Albert Einstein said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it. So I'm going to give you a simple explanation about the benefits of the CS3600 intraoral scanner. So first, what is it you look for in an intraoral scanner? 3 basic things. It's got to be easy to use. This is easy to use. It's got to be open. This is truly open. What does truly open mean? You can send your files from this system to anywhere without any fees. There are no license fees with the CS3600. And thirdly, you need it to be accurate. The deviation over a full arch is only 32 microns. Let's put that into some context though. 1 micron is 1,000th of a millimetre. 32 microns is less than half the width of a human hair. And once you get below 40 to 50 microns, the naked eye can't see it. So the deviation over a full arch, heel to heel, is less than you can see. So what else can we do with this? Let's have a look at the software. So here we are on the front page of the software. You have 2 options, scan or import. So scan, you just press the button and you start scanning. Or you import a previous scan. So when and why would you do that? Say I come to your clinic today, you scan me, I need a crown, I'm going to come back in 2 or 3 weeks' time for a prep appointment. So you scan me today, or your nurse may scan me today. And then in 2 or 3 weeks' time, all you have to do is re-import the previous scan and stitch in your prep to that scan. Or another example, I come to your clinic and you suspect that I've been grinding my teeth, so you want to monitor that over time. So you can overlay scans of the same patient over time and show me, the patient, how much tooth loss there's been because of my grinding. And there's a severely increased chance that I will order a night guard if you've shown me that I've lost X amount of material. What else can you do in the software? So you take an upper scan, you take a lower scan, and you take the bite, or multiple bites. So retruded eccentric position, lateral excursions, or if you are prescribing a snoring appliance or any mandibular advancement device, you could take a centric, you could take a mildly protrusive and then a maximum protrusion. Now the clever lab software out there can plot that as a glide if you are making a snoring appliance, for example. Now there's a heat map to check your occlusion. We've also got other tools in there to help you. So if your technique isn't quite right, then arrows will appear in the screen. They're there to help you. All you need to do is follow the arrow will disappear, and then the scan is fine. We will also give you areas that you haven't scanned, we will infill for you, but we'll do that with a different colour. And the labs can see that different colour also. So we want you to scan the region of interest, the prep, the contact points, the scan body, etc. We want you to scan that entirely. But other areas, if not clinically relevant for that case, you can allow the software to infill that for you. Then we can check with the other tools in there. We can check undercuts. We can check parallelism. We can mark the margins for you. But all these things pertain to the impressioning side of an intraoral scanner. Now notice we call it an intraoral scanner. We don't call it an impressioning scanner anymore. Of course, that's probably its primary function still, but it is changing, and is changing rapidly. In the new normal, let's call it the new normal, there are different reasons to buy a digital intraoral scanner. So I want to highlight those to you now. So in this new normal, what are people asking for? An intraoral scanner has to be a business tool. And there are 2 words that are coming right to the top of the list on requirements, and that is patient monitoring. So we have a variety of patient monitoring tools available to you. Another thing, simulated outcome videos. Yes, we have simulated outcome video software. Now you may or may not have heard of the fourth industrial revolution. Some people are calling this dentistry 4.0. In the fourth industrial revolution, we talk about a remote design, localized production. So we're ready for that. And what do we mean by this? So your scans need to be print ready, as a lot of clinics are getting 3D printers. So we have a model builder software in the acquisition software. So there is one final ingredient required for a successful and speedy return on investment for your purchase. And is that a feature in the software? No. It's people. This is disruptive technology. That usually follows an adoption curve, which is early adopters, well, innovators, then early adopters, then early majority, late majority, laggards, etc., etc. But usually we describe that when we're talking about a product or talking about an industry, but exactly the same applies to the people in your clinic. Some will be early adopters, some won't be. So we can help you find the right workflow in your clinic to gain a speedy and healthy and sustainable return on investment for your purchase. So that's nearly it from me. One more thing to say is, if you're considering when is the right time to jump in with an intraoral scanner, it's now. Thank you.